This video covers assignments number 5 and number 6. So once you have finished 3 and 4, then it's time to move on to 5 and 6. And another thing I want to say is that you should not submit 5 and 6 until you have looked at the feedback on 3 and 4. So don't get in a rush. You can go ahead and work on these, start on these, but don't submit until you've seen my feedback in case there's something that you need to adjust. So assignment number 5 are those transition sentences. And so I've already mentioned that you have right here, you have this full sentence outline right here, okay? And you can see where these transitions are going to come into play. Here's one here. If our thesis is in order to help you better understand this intriguing subject, I'm going to talk about the causes of lightning, the different types of lightning, and the effects of lightning. Before you can appreciate lightning, you need to know what causes it and how it works. That is a transition sentence. That's what we're talking about. Going from the thesis to the first point, from the first point to the second, from the second to the third. So you guys only have to do 3 transition sentences. And let's see. Here is the actual page that you download. Hit the green button and download it, and just type your transition sentences here, okay? So there's some examples here, transition examples that you can look at. Really easy, 3 sentences, but they just show transition from one point to the next, and they are not the same as your main points. Don't get confused. There should be different language in transition sentences and in main points. That's number 5. Number 6 is where you're going to show how you are going to orally cite your sources. And so what we mean by that is within the speech at least 3 times. I realize that maybe sometimes you're going to use source information, and that's okay. But 3 times within your speech, 3 different sources, ideally 1 per point, you are going to orally cite your source. So this will be another 3 sentences, so you'll just put them here. And we have some, okay, let me show you where the samples are. You have some samples right here. And you can literally do yours this way. You don't have to give me all the information. You're basically just telling me how you're going to acknowledge the source within the speech. So if you used a book, in her book, Healthy Living Today, Dr. Jane Wilson stated, ... You don't have to give me exactly what you're going to say, just the tag, just the signal phrase here is all I'm looking for, okay? So that's it. How are you going to, in word for word, how you're going to say it in the speech. And that's it. That's 5 and 6. If you have any questions, be sure, don't hesitate to ask.